Do you feel much of what is happening today is headed in the wrong direction in your life, in the life of those near and dear to you, in the life of the country, in the life of the world? Do you trust those in authority to effectively address the concerns you care most about? Do you often feel impotent against powerful forces arrayed against your welfare and the common good? If so, and you're looking for an inspiring, encouraging venue to discuss solutions for human flourishing within a thriving environment, then bienvenidos. Welcome. You've come to the right place. My name is Carmen Morales, your host for the Floriescent Tertulias. In these informal gatherings, we'll explore topics vital to our well-being, guided by the structured framework of Floriescence. In this, our first tertulia, I would like to introduce you to the creator of Floriescence and the founder of the Floriescence Institute, Dirk Nies.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to be here.
Dirk, why did you develop Floriescence, and why do you feel Floriescence is needed now?
There is no business, there is no governmental body, there is no nonprofit, there is no widely held religious worldview that is comprehensive enough to address the global and very complex issues we're facing in the context of the 21st century. I wish to create a vantage point, a framework sufficiently broad, comprehensive, and coherent to be able to see the problem in its context so that we can, from that foundation, see ways forward which are fruitful and just and beautiful in ways that no narrow view can afford us.
So Floriescence is, in a way, global.
Yes.
But it's not just global.
No, a solution from the point of view of a community might look very different in one place than in another. We have to consult the genius of the place, the people who are there, the cultural history, the ecological environment. So a solution in a rainforest might be very different than it is in a savanna. So we have to be cognizant of the place when applying any solution. But from the overall framework of Floriescence, we get enough guidance to know what will work and what is going to be appropriate for a place. For example, if you look at any one discipline of chemistry or biology or social science or psychology or art or ethics, no one perspective is broad enough to see the whole reality. So Floriescence begins with a perspective that allows us to see the complexity of an issue. And then, given that understanding, the various disciplines can go back and work on solutions. But unlike something that's interdisciplinary, Floriescence doesn't restrict the disciplines to whatever disciplines have decided to come together. Who chose those disciplines and who can speak for the overall solution? From any one discipline, no one has the authority to speak for the other disciplines. Floriescence provides that position of authority.
So if we have a scientific problem, science alone cannot answer that problem.
Yes, because no problem is merely scientific. For example, You have the issue of global warming, and I was reading today that scientists and engineers are proposing putting aerosols above the poles, in the North Pole and the South Pole, to reduce the temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the aesthetics, the impact on the visibility of the sky? And is this something the Inuit, the native peoples there, wish for, to have the sky blurred by aerosols, to not be able to see the aurora borealis? So we need to have input from many, many, many voices to arrive at a solution that is appropriate for that place. Even if from one perspective, from one discipline, it makes sense, from the Floriescent perspective, it may not be appropriate.
Okay. Thank you, dear viewer, for joining us in this hopeful endeavor. Together, we can bring to life the fluorescent world we seek. Till next time, saludos!